Welcome. It's so good to see you. So before we get going, let me start with this. The Lord be with you and also with you. My friends, these are some really unusual times for me and all other pastors. It's an unusual time for the Church of Jesus Christ. We have never had this kind of outbreak or pandemic. And so for these unusual times, we are going to do some unusual things. We are going to be walking together through this and learn how to be together while we're apart. The reality is a video of a sermon of a guy like me standing in front of a video and doing this sermon kind of thing. The reality is there is no substitute for the congregation assembling together and experiencing all the graces that we have when we are together. The times where we greet each other and say, may the peace of Christ be with you and also with you, and have those opportunities to pray together, opportunities to sing together, opportunities to love one another, to hug one another, and just be with one another. There's opportunities that we get to have together, which we will not be having together when we're online. For example, the Lord's Supper. While we're apart, we will not be partaking of the Lord's Supper. My hope and my desire is that in our absence from one another, that our heart will grow fonder for corporate worship, that our heart will grow fonder for one another. So, in the meantime, as we are apart from one another, we will be meeting through means like this. You are going to find in the Realm and on our website some family worship instructions. While you're going to be caged up together in your homes, there's some opportunities for you to be growing together as a family in faith. You're going to find on mdchurch.us/family a link that gives you all kinds of examples, ways to go through family worship together on the Lord's Day, on Sunday. And here are the instructions. First, download the information that we're going to be giving to you. Become familiar with it. Dads, this is a great opportunity for you to start growing and learning. And how do I lead my family spiritually? We're going to give you tools on how to do that. Second thing that we want you to do is actually open the Bible together. Find the passage that I'm going to be preaching on and walk through that. Read it. Listen to it. What is the Spirit saying to your heart and your mind during this time? Secondly, after that, I want you to prayerfully watch the sermon. Don't just watch. Don't just listen. Intently and prayerfully watch the sermon. We have a dedicated YouTube channel for you to be watching the sermons. It'll be for sure available by 9 a.m. every Sunday morning. It'll probably be available before then. You can go back to mdchurch.us/family and see when it is ready. But we want you to still dedicate Sunday morning a day of rest. Dedicate it. Set it apart. On top of that, we are going to be providing you in that family guide a discussion guide, something for you as a family to sit down and really discuss together. What does this mean for us? And just so you know, if you are a person that is not married, a single person, here's a great opportunity for you to be creative. FaceTime, Zoom. Look at those as ways for you to connect and to listen to each other and encourage one another, to discuss the sermon together after you've listened to it separately. And then a few more things. We're going to give you an opportunity to actually sing together. Yeah, I know it's going to feel awkward. It's going to be weird. But you know what? Learn to sing together as a family. We do it in the car. Why don't you do it in your living room? We'll provide you a link with the songs. We're going to give you also a link with the PDF that has all the lyrics in it. Learn to sing together. Worship God through song together. And then lastly, there's going to be also a link in there for you to give your offering. That is part of our spiritual worship to God. And especially as we are going to be looking at this upcoming week, what does it look like for us to give generously, to be generous, cheerful givers? And so, my friends, that is going to be our opportunities that are coming up in this upcoming Sunday. But I just wanted to give you a heads up. Be looking for that in the upcoming days. Love you guys, and I cannot wait to meet with you face to face again. Let's pray towards that end.